She sat as quiet as a mouse on the sofa. Only her hands moved. She was folding paper flowers, white, pink, and red. She did it quickly and without looking up. My heart was pounding as I sat under the edge of the sheet. I couldn't stop looking. Her hair. It was so long. I had never seen it hang loose. It was black and shiny and just as beautiful as the collages in our fairy tale book. I had never seen Mother look like this before. She lifted her head and spotted me. Electrified seconds passed as we stared at each other. She laid down a half-finished flower and came over with quick steps. "Haven't I told you that you're not allowed in here?" She pushed me back through the hall. Her nightgown was crumpled and she was barefoot on the cold floor. "Your food is burning," I said. She pushed me out into the garden without answering. There was a click as the lock was turned. I ran around the house to the kitchen window. Mother's hand came into view as she set it on the latch. I could smell the burnt vegetables. The curtains moved slightly in the wind, and I tiptoed over to the open window to look inside. Mother was poking around the pot with a bamboo spoon. She picked up something that looked charred, stood for a while looking at it. Then she put down the spoon and pressed her hands against her eyes. It felt like she was pressing my eyes too, and I had to look at something else. At the packages of dried mushrooms and the steam cooker. Soy, vinegar, fish sauce, the sharp knives that hung on the wall. Only now did I see them. All the dishes displayed on the dining table. I'd never seen so much food before, not even for the moon festival. I tried to feel hungry, but I only felt nauseous. I gave a start when the window was closed. I just managed to see Mother's wet eyes before the kitchen disappeared. I put my hands in my pockets, kicked a yellow dandelion. On the other side of the pea fields, the windmill stood still. The sun made the clouds glow orange. With my hands in my pockets, I walked back into the back garden. My brother stood up under the cherry tree. "Did you see anything?" he asked. "Not really, but there's mounds of food in the kitchen." "Century eggs?" I nodded. He hid a branch so it snowed even more. Pink petals fell onto the grass around us. "You are the eldest," he said. "Of course Father will choose you." "But you are their favourite son. He will definitely choose you." We scowled at each other. A quivering atmosphere filled the air. I thought of necromancers and gold dragons and noisy processions marching through cobbled streets with drums and brightly coloured silk garments. It was quiet here. Flat fields, thatched houses, and red and white flags that had to be taken down when it got dark. Far away, the neighbour's cow bellowed again. "Father will choose you," he repeated. "I can feel it." "I can feel you're lying," I said. Suddenly the door was opened, and Father appeared. The quivering atmosphere intensified, as if he were compressing the air as he walked through the garden towards us. His black hair was covered with water. The side parting was drawn as though with a ruler. He looked tired. "Wu Chao, Wu Kang." He smiled at us, raised his hands to call us closer. We walked forward slowly and stood in front of him. "My sons." Father lay one hand on my brother's shoulder and one on mine. His body looked like ours, despite the fact that we were only 8 years old, slender, and not very tall. "Family is the most important thing," he said. "Always." We nodded. "Do you understand?" he said. We nodded again. His eyes narrowed so they became even smaller than usual. "Today is a day of celebration. I would like you to respect that. No more tears, no more discussions. Today we are happy, all of us. Okay, boys?" My brother looked down at the grass. My stomach whirled round and round like the washing machine on a spin cycle. Being able to do something for one's family is the greatest joy a person can experience. We live in a country where that is not always understood. A country where one is